What's up everyone, welcome back. The Lakers have begun to trend in the right direction again lately, picking up a quality win over the Cleveland Cavaliers and even hanging tough with Philly while being without LeBron James. But, as we all know, they cannot hope to truly go very far without Anthony Davis. LeBron can only carry them so far, and even with Russ providing quality minutes lately too, they need Anthony Davis. Can they honestly expect him to return though? And if they can, what might they be able to get from him immediately upon coming back? And not only Anthony Davis, but potentially Kendrick Nunn as well. Now, I am not guaranteeing anything here, especially with Kendrick Nunn, but there is a possibility that both of them could be returning. If that does happen to be the case, what kind of impact will they actually be able to make? Both are coming off relatively long-term injuries, and we have no idea how effective they could be right away upon returning. Nor do we know about their guaranteed availability either. We have gotten a few updates here and there, along with footage of them working out pregame, but up until this point, we have not gotten any official return date. So to help provide a little bit of clarity on that, in today's video, we'll be going over everything we currently know about their progress, and then talk about what kind of impact they could make upon returning. And we'll begin with the more likely to return candidate between the two of them, which happens to be Anthony Davis. According to Dave McMenamin of ESPN, Anthony Davis could be returning during the first week of April, which in theory could potentially allow him to play in 3 to 5 games before the play-in tournament. Not only would that help him to ramp back up before their potential playoff push, but it could help them with their actual playoff positioning too, because right now, they are in a tight race with the New Orleans Pelicans. They currently hold only a 0.5 game lead over them for the 9th seed, and with the Pelicans holding the tiebreaker over them going into their final 2 matchups, those are must-win games for them. The winner of those 2 games will very likely be the one to become the 9th seed, and therefore get the home court advantage during their play-in tournament matchup. And if their previous meeting told us anything, it will not be an easy game for the Lakers to win. Having Anthony Davis available to play in at least one of their matchups would be huge. And like I mentioned before, according to Dave McMenamin, that could be a real possibility. The dates of their upcoming games against the Pelicans are on Sunday, March 27th, and Friday, April 1st. Now, I'm pretty sure we can rule out Anthony Davis from returning on Sunday, but he may be targeting that April 1st game. He definitely knows the playoff implications that will come with it, and will have it on his mind, and a good indicator of where he is at in his recovery will be where he is listed on their injury report during their upcoming games. For example, even if they upgrade him from out to doubtful on Sunday, that would be a great sign for him moving forward. Being upgraded to doubtful typically indicates that they are within a week of returning. That is what I will be looking for during their upcoming injury reports. He has already been doing full on-court pre-game workouts, and he does appear to be getting very close. In regard to what we can expect from him upon returning though, that is definitely up for debate. He came back with a bang earlier this season when returning from a knee injury, but this time around may be different. The ankle and foot injury he is coming back from was not any ordinary ankle turn, and it might be a bit unfair to expect him to be 100% upon coming back. He will very likely be a bit rusty again, and he will need to regain his form. Along with that though, he could potentially be on a minute restriction during his first couple of games back. Now, I can neither confirm nor deny that, but that will more than likely be the case. It could be a 20, 25, or even 30-minute restriction, but regardless, he very likely will have one. And that is something we do need to keep in mind. We cannot go expecting him to average 30 and 10 immediately upon returning. Don't get me wrong here though, I do think he will provide them with a big boost, even with a minute restriction, and they definitely will need him to do that too. The Lakers have been playing fairly well lately, and in large part from the production that they have gotten from their younger players, but come playoff time, one of them will no longer be available to play, with that player being Wenyen Gabriel, who has really been a key in their improved play lately. If you did not know, two-way players are not eligible to compete in the playoffs, nor can they participate in the play-in tournament either. Barring the Lakers making Gabriel an official part of their 15-man roster, which would require waiving a current player from their team, he will not be able to compete in the postseason. That will without a doubt be a big blow for them. Gabriel has quietly become a very important part of their rotation and even a part of their starting lineup. And to help make up for that, they will need Anthony Davis. Gabriel has been playing into that small ball 5 kind of role for them, which they were greatly missing while being without Anthony Davis. Now, it is definitely not ideal to be without Wenyen Gabriel, but the return of Anthony Davis will help make up for that, and especially if they end up matching up with Phoenix in round 1 of the playoffs again. Prior to Anthony Davis getting hurt, the Lakers were up 2-1 over the Phoenix Suns in the 2021 NBA playoffs, and many people believe, as Anthony Davis does, that they would have beaten them if not for him getting hurt. They obviously have to make it into the play-in tournament first, and then advance from there, but the bigger picture here with Anthony Davis is definitely a round 1 rematch with Phoenix. How about Kendrick Nunn though? What is the word on him? Will he be back, or will we have to wait until next year to watch him play? Well, per usual, nothing has been confirmed yet. He began ramping up activity about 3 weeks ago, and has been doing quote-unquote extensive pre-game workouts, but we still have no timetable for his return. We once again got the update without really getting anything from Frank Vogel, telling us that there are no updates on Kendrick Nunn. And while we have heard that in the past from Frank Vogel regarding other players, only for them to play a couple of days later, it's definitely not what we want to hear about Kendrick Nunn. With the playoffs quickly approaching, and the Lakers finally appearing to be clicking a little bit, there has been a bit more optimism lately. And a guy with the ability of Kendrick Nunn would only further grow that optimism by returning. Now, I cannot really blame you if you have forgotten about him, but we are talking about a high quality player here. We have now witnessed how an off-ball point guard like DJ Augustine has been able to help them on offense, which only makes me wonder even more about what Nunn could have provided them. Being a combo guard who can play on or off the ball, can create plays for teammates, can knock down tough shots, and can fit on the court with ball-dominant players, he likely would have been a very good fit. If he can eventually return, I think we will see that too. Again, do not get your hopes up here, but I do believe he would help them upon returning. He would pretty much provide them with what DJ Augustine has been giving them, but with better all-around production, and while not being a defensive liability either. In conclusion though, there is definitely reason to be hopeful and optimistic with Anthony Davis, but I would not get your hope too high for Kendrick Nunn. However, the return of Anthony Davis alone will really help them. It may hurt them to lose Wenyen Gabriel come playoff time, but Anthony Davis being on the court would help make up for that, and obviously he is a big upgrade over him. With that though, that will conclude my thoughts on the impact that Anthony Davis and potentially even Kendrick Nunn could make upon returning. And what do you guys think? What are you hoping for in regard to their potential return? Let me know your thoughts by commenting down below and we can talk about it there. But before you go, I would like to invite you to join the official Discord for the channel. If you like having NBA debates and discussion with others in real time, being updated on NBA news, or even being able to chat with me, then you really should think about joining. And if you want additional NBA content from me on YouTube, then I recommend you head over to my second channel called JSM+. I make videos on every NBA team over there, so if you think you might enjoy that, be sure to check it out. That will do it for this video though. Big thank you to everyone who took the time to watch until the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and turn on notifications to get notified right away when I drop a new video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.